Y'all are tired.
So on to an uncharted topic.
Wow.
I just thought of that.
Oh boy.
So,
onto an uncharted topic.
so Nathan, who's
Anybody
Tom
wants
Holland?
Tom Holland is the man who played Spider-Man in Captain America: Civil War, and he is playing Spider-Man in the upcoming movie Spider-Man: Homecoming, which comes out July something something. You can see it in theaters. July something something.
They better pay you.
Yeah, exactly. July something.
Glowing.
It's coming out July something
7th.
something. Go
July
see
7th,
it.
though, if I'm correct.
It's like July 5th, somewhere around there.
I'm excited for that.
So Uncharted has kind of been a strange movie in development. I think they've gone through several scripts, several directors, several writers, and now it looks like it's going to be a prequel to the games, starring Tom Holland as a young Nathan Drake. So I know you guys probably don't. Who here has played Uncharted, by the way?
I've watched all Uncharted games 2 to 4.
Oh, okay. So you're
My roommate. He played them all.
So
I
you're
don't think Game Grumps ever did Uncharted.
Yeah,
you're pretty familiar with the character of Nathan Drake, then.
Yes. Especially the young Nathan Drake.
Yeah, that you do play as in 3 and 4.
Yes.
So would you say that he's kind of he does have like the same kind of quips and personality traits that, say, someone like Peter Parker may have?
Think long and hard about
Well,
it.
it's just like I don't know how I feel about him playing young Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of we really only seen him for like 30 minutes in one movie. If even 30 minutes, it might be even like 15 minutes. So we haven't really seen like a lot of his acting work. Like what he did in Civil War was like really. I think he's gonna be like the best Spider-Man we've had so far, as far as like playing the part of Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I don't think that Peter Parker and young Nathan Drake are very similar, and I don't think that I don't think he's the right person to cast, but that's just because of what I've seen. He's only done.
He's
like
an
one
actor.
movie.
I don't.
He's
But
supposed to be able to
keep
play
in mind,
multiple
he's an
characters.
actor.
Well, just because
he's
he's not Peter Parker.
No, I know.
He's
But
not Peter Parker acting as Nathan Drake.
I'm saying normally actors have a few roles. He's only had like one short role so far, and he's about to get his first actual movie.
Yeah.
in Civil War, though,
Yeah, but
he's not just like some.
Wait, he's already got an actual movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming, that you can see July
Nathan,
7th.
that's what I just said.
But I thought you were talking about
I
Uncharted.
just said that 2 seconds.
Order your
You're talking
tickets
about-
now.
You're talking about Uncharted.
I was talking about Spider-Man.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not Peter Parker.
This is the
playing
best
Nathan
idea I've
Drake.
ever.
The subject of
I'm glad you're
the
having
movie was Uncharted, so I figured you were talking about that.
I was saying that he hasn't done Spider-Man: Homecoming yet.
He has done it. He's done it. The film is done. The movie comes out July 7th, which you can see
Nathan,
in
I'm
theaters.
gonna throw you out the window.
Alright.
Holy goodness! We'll be able to see his first movie in like
theaters,
a month
July
or
7th.
something.
I don't even know if the date's right. That's the funny thing here. I'm gonna look it up.
So that will be the first glimpse of his acting career. I think he's gonna make a great Spider-Man. I don't know if he'll make a good young Nathan Drake.
Here's another.
Boom! Nailed it.
You don't know if anybody's gonna be a good
2017.
Nathan Drake.
He's the one they're casting, so he's the one I'm talking about.
But it doesn't matter who it was that was playing him. You could sit here and say, I don't know if they'll be good because you have not seen anything about him.
Yeah.
I've seen what he did in Civil War.
And do you have a
And you
problem with
liked it.
Yeah. It was
I liked
good.
what he did as Spider-Man.
But you liked what he did as an
If
actor.
yes, because he's not Peter Parker. He's the actor playing Peter Parker.
the person he plays as Peter Parker is a very good Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
So he's a good
Pecker
actor.
Peppers.
Peter Pepper's gonna punch him.
Okay, new question. So,
I'm just the logic here.
what
Yeah,
do you...
yeah.
Turn the fan on my...
Last topic, guys. Last topic. Almost done. So, Do you think it's a good idea to do the first Uncharted movie as a prequel with a young Nathan Drake, or should they have done more about kind of where the games are?
See, if they're starting out with the
Yeah,
young
if it's
Nathan Drake, is it really a prequel?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If they
No, it's
then
not.
released the movies in sequence of what the games came out in originally after
Yeah.
the prequel, the movie itself's not a prequel.
Yeah,
It's a prequel to the
It's
video
going in
game.
category.
Not a
Or
prequel
not
to
category.
itself.
it
Exactly.
depends on if they're going to
If they follow the story exactly of the video games,
right. If they
then
lead right up to
sort
it,
of it's a prequel, but it's the
Yeah.
first movie.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if you're a fan of the video games, it's a prequel.
If
You're just going to see the Uncharted movie, it's
Yeah.
not a prequel. It's the first.
It's
Yeah.
They're not doing it based on any of the games, though, are they? Is this like a completely new?
I mean, I don't think they're gonna like recreate the scenes that we get in the actual games where he's a younger guy. So I would assume it's going to be a completely original story.
Okay, well then, yeah, it'd be like the
No,
first
that's
one.
the first one.
Yeah, yeah, and it'd be kind of it's a neat way to, I guess, kind of keep things fresh for people that are familiar with the character in the story, and also
introduce a new audience to it.
yeah. So I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. It's an interesting choice. I mean, usually if you base something off of a different property, you don't make it about the character 10 years or 15 years before he's already known in that franchise, established as a character. But it's an interesting take. I
So
think.
what happened is that guy was the only one to show up for the audition.
So they just
So they had to
rewrote
get
the
it, they
whole
were just
script.
like,
on
crap.
it.
He's so young.
Or they just really like Tom Holland, unlike
Like
This
some
guy.
people.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying I don't like Tom Holland. I think he's gonna be a good. I'm not saying this again. The next time
He's
we're
just
over,
a one-dimensional
it's done.
Spider-Man
If he-
thing. You're
if
fucking
he-
actor.
Yeah, exactly. The only
all
thing
we
he can
can do.
play is Spider-Man and nothing else.
right.
I've
he can't do
never
his job,
seen him
right?
act out anything else. The only thing I know him as is Spider-Man. Therefore, I have nothing to go on for his acting ability other than Spider-Man.
So, but why did you say he wouldn't make a good young Nathan Drake?
Based on Nathan Drake as a young character in the video game.
But what basis are you using besides the fact that
Yeah,
you've
that-
only seen him
yeah.
in one thing?
The video game, young Nathan Drake.
Isn't like Peter
And
Parker.
the way that this dude acts and just looks
As
he
Spoderman.
looks
As Spoderman.
just doesn't seem to fit my look of young Nathan Drake.
So it's the
That's
look.
all.
It's
I'm not
the
saying
look.
that he's a bad choice for
So
it.
what
I'm
you're
saying,
saying
I
is-
don't know because he hasn't had a lot
What
of
you're
acting.
saying is that the way he plays Spider-Man determines
the
whether or not
way
he's gonna
you
do.
go on with this conversation depends what I do with you after we're done filming. I
That
just want you
is
to know.
So you're
very
saying his look.
suggestive.
So you're saying his look, like the look of like his face. and
Well,
stuff.
look of an actor is
That's part
very
of it?
important,
The
but
look of
makeup
him,
is a thing.
they're, I don't know, they're not very similar.
Mhm.
I mean, the way he looks in Uncharted 3, it's kind of Tom Holland-ish already.
Kind of, but their personalities are different from what.
He's an
But that's where
actor.
the acting
He is
part
an
comes in.
actor. It is his job to take on different personalities.
And that is gonna do it for this.
I think we
Your
burnt,
logic
I
makes no
think we broke Matt.
It's okay.
It'll take him another 50 podcasts to recover.
I unsnapped my snapback with my teeth.